the kidney is what type of kidney means mesonephrical kidney. Mesonephric kidney, and these are ureotelical ones. The excretory material is the urea, but in larva stage the excretory material is the ammonia. And then the cranial nerves. How many pairs of cranial nerves is present means 10 pairs of cranial nerves is present. Here if you observe, for Pisces, amphibians, reptiles, these are all are poikilothermical. Poikilotherms are also called as a ectotherms, are also called as a cold-blooded animals. See, poikilotherms or ectotherms are cold-blooded animals means here this Pisces, amphibians, reptiles, based upon surrounding environmental condition, it can change their body temperature. That type of organisms is called as a poikilotherms. But we are apes and mammals, we are all of the homeotherms or warm-blooded animals. Why? Because outside surrounding temperature is there. Suppose now present the outside temperature is the 30 degrees or 20 degrees. But our body temperature is what? 36.8 degrees centigrade. We can maintain the constant body temperature. We are not able to depend upon the surrounding temperature. But if you go for the Pisces, if you go for the amphibians, if you go for the reptiles, based upon surrounding condition, it can be modified their body temperature. That type of organisms is called as a poikilotherms type of organisms. And then if you observe the Pisces and amphibians, these are anamniotes. Anamniotes. Anamniotes means, suppose embryo surrounded by a amniotical fluid. మనం తెలుగులో చెప్పంటే ఉమ్మ నీరు అంటాం. If they having a amniotical fluid, suppose here the amniotical fluid is present, this amniotical fluid can protect the baby or fetus in embryonical stage. Here Pisces and amphibians, amniotical fluid is absent, that are called as a anamniotes. If we go for reptiles, if we go for the apes, if we go for the mammals, these are all of the amniotes. They having a amniotical fluid is present. And then if you go for the amphibians, sex is separate, and fertilization is the external fertilization, and the development is the indirect development. Indirect development means compulsory they having a larva is present. And then middle ear having a single ear ossicle is present, that is called as a columella of Aries. It is a modified hyomandibular one. It means, suppose this one is the external ear, middle ear and internal ear present. Middle ear, for us, basically ear ossicles means a 3 small bones is present. For us, the ear ossicles are malleus, incus and stapes. For us, 3 ear ossicles is present for us. And if you observe, in amphibians, they having a single ear ossicle. That a single ear ossicles can be indicates the columella of Aries. And it is a modified hyomandibular bone. This is the mandibular bone. This is the maxillary bone. Here they have base of the tongue. They having a hyo bone is there. This mandible and hyoid bone is modified to the columella of Aries. And then very important one, tympanum is present. Is the first formed. That's why sternum and tympanum. Here the tympanum means, suppose middle ear is connected to the pharynx region. Middle ear connected to the pharynx region. Now that will be indicates the tympanical membrane. And then the examples of regarding to amphibians: buffalo, commonly called as a toad; rana, commonly called as a frog; hyla, commonly called as a tree frog; rhinoceros, flying frog; and then Ichthyopis, commonly called as a limbless amphibian. It is very important. Ichthyopis is the limbless amphibians. Now, next we can go for the general characters of reptiles. The next one is the class Reptilia. Reptilia indicates creeping one. Creeping one. పాకే జీవులు అని అర్థం. Here the reptiles are the poikilothms. I already said about the poikilothms. This body is covered by scales, shields, and with claws. These are the specialized characters in reptiles. And then here very important one, these are the true terrestrial one. True terrestrial one. How these organisms will be survive true terrestrial one means, here basically it can lays the eggs on land. Why? Because here the egg is cleidoic egg. Cleidoic egg means the egg is surrounded by a shell wall. When it is surrounded by a shell wall, through the shell wall, gaseous exchanging takes place, and this egg is not able to dry. Now that the egg will be hatched and the organism will be come outside. Based upon this type of egg is called as a cleidoic egg, and this shell is made up of calcareous shell. Calcareous shell. And then here the egg is surrounded by a 4 extra embryonical membrane. 4 extra embryonical membrane. For us also 4 extra embryonical membranes is present. What are the 4 extra embryonical membranes means? Amnion, chorion, allantoin, and yolk sac. Amnion, chorion, allantoin, yolk sac are the 4 extra embryonical membrane is present. In mammals, yolk sac is there is no useful. In extra embryonical membrane, the outermost membrane is the chorion is the outermost membrane. Now this one is the embryo. This is amnion. Between this, they having a cavity that is called as a amniotical cavity. This amniotical cavity is filled with a fluid that is called as a amniotical fluid. This amniotical fluid can protect the embryo from mechanical shocks. Now, is formed from extinct labyrinthodont amphibians. The reptiles is arises from the labyrinthodont. Here the don't indicates the teeth. It is a subclass of the amphibians. That's why this reptiles is arises from the labyrinthodont amphibians at the Carboniferous period, and the golden age of reptiles is the Mesozoic era. It means our geological time can be divided into eras, periods and epochs, same as that of hours, minutes and seconds. Basically we having a 5 eras. In that one of the era is the Mesozoic era. That's why the golden age of the reptiles is the Mesozoic era. Reptiles is mostly came from the extinct, they already extincted one, extinct labyrinthodont amphibians. And then if you go for the general characters of the reptiles, I already said they are the first true terrestrial one, and they having a head, neck, trunk and they having a tail is present, and the vertebrae is procyon type, and the teeth acrodont, homodont and polyphodont. I already explained about the type of teeth, except for crocodiles. Crocodiles having a thecodont teeth. Thecodont teeth same as that of mammals. The teeth present in the socket of jawbone, that type of teeth is called as a thecodont teeth. And then if you observe, the skull is what type of skull? Monocondylic skull. They having only one occipital condyle is present, and heart 3.5 chamber. I already said one ventricle is partially developed, except for crocodiles. Crocodiles having a 4 chambers heart is present. 4 chamber heart is present, and then cranial nerves are 12 pairs. The nerves arises from the brain, except for snake. They having a 10 pairs of cranial nerves, and you have to remember that one. You have to think. Suppose మీరు పాతకాలంలో ఇప్పుడు ఎక్కడైనా చూస్తే, ఏమైనా మూవీస్లో కానీ ఎక్కడైనా చూస్తే, పాము అది మనకు ఆ బోరగలాగా ఊరితే డ్యాన్స్ వేస్తుంది ఇది అని చెప్పేసి అంటూ ఉంటారు. బేసికల్లీ దట్ snake they not able to hear. Why? Because out of 12 pairs of cranial nerves, they having how many pairs? 10 pairs is present. Auditory nerves is absent for the snake. Based upon this vibration, land vibration only, it can be hears the sound. Without producing of sound, they not able to hear due to the absence of the auditory nerves. Somebody they can think that మనం ఎప్పుడన్నా ఈ విధంగా ఊదినప్పుడు అది పైకి లేసి డ్యాన్స్ చేస్తాయి ఇది అని చెప్పేసి అంటూ ఉంటారు. అదంతా ట్రాష్. జస్ట్ ఆ థింగ్ ఏదైతే వాడు ఊతున్నాడో ఆ థింగ్ చూసి అది ఎగ్జైటేషన్ అవుద్దే తప్ప ఆడేదో మ్యూజిక్ చేసి నాగుపొమ్మలాగా డ్యాన్స్ చేస్తారంటే అది జరిగే పని అయితే కాదు. అండ్ దెన్ the kidney is the metanephrical kidney. Well developed kidney is present. And then here the respiration takes place through the pulmonary respiration, that is through lungs. But if you observe the tortoise and turtles, they having a cloacal aperture. Through cloacal aperture. Cloacal apertures means rectum and anus. In alimentary canal, rectum and anus posterior side, it can be opened into a common opening. That common opening is called as a cloacal aperture. Through cloacal aperture, respiration is takes place. I already said the exoskeleton, either it is covered with scales and shields, and it is covered with some class. And then here some are oviparous, some are viviparous. It means some they can lay the eggs, some it can be directly gives the young ones, and the fertilization is the internal fertilization, and the development is the direct development. Remaining topic we can discuss about the tomorrow.